If you've been an iPhone user for a while, chances are you've had an Apple Silicone case at some point, or at least held one. So you probably already know what to expect here. But this is the new Terra Cotta colour for the iPhone 17 Pro, and it actually caught me off guard. It looks familiar, but somehow feels completely new. I think it's probably more to do with the massive cutout on the back, but I'll get to that later. So this is the new Terra Cotta colour, which I bought to pair with the iPhone 17 Pro in silver. I was stuck for ages trying to pick a colour that wasn't my usual default blue, but ended up going for this one because it kind of reminded me of those old brown leather cases Apple used to make, except this one's made of silicone. And I've got to say, in person, it looks really nice. There's a warmth to it that gives off a bit of that classic leather vibe without looking dull or plasticky. Like previous Apple silicone cases, this one feels really nice to hold. That soft touch finish feels great, and definitely the softest out of the cases I've tried so far. It also has a really good grip. I believe the buttons have been upgraded this year as well. They actually feel really good. Clicky and responsive, not mushy. Although, I've never had a problem with the buttons on the previous versions anyway. And on the bottom, it wraps around the charging ports and speakers completely, and you've got little holes for the lanyard straps. Although this is not something that I'm ever going to use. On the inside, you've got this soft felt-like lining that helps protect the phone. You can also see the Magsafe ring. Magsafe and Qi 2 charging work exactly as they should with no fiddling or alignment issues. And I don't know why, but I always find it satisfying when you place the phone on a Magsafe charger and it just locks into place with the magnets. I don't know, the small things I guess. Interestingly, Apple claimed that this case is made with 45% recycled silicone, which is pretty cool considering it feels quite premium. The new design has a slightly larger camera cutout, leaving the camera plateau really exposed, so there is some potential for scratching here. Plus, dust and lint get stuck around the edges pretty easily. I prefer the way some other manufacturers have designed their cases to cover this area up, but I haven't tried one for myself yet, so it's hard to comment for sure. So while it looks nice enough, I'm not 100% sold on the overall design. Apple's also added support for the camera control, and they claim to have added a sapphire crystal and conductive layer built into the case that lets it read finger movements when you're using the camera. It's one of those subtle features you probably won't notice straight away, but it's definitely there. So overall, I think it's a really solid case. It feels great to hold, the colour looks really smart, and it's as clean and minimal as ever. The downsides? That's the same as always really. The silicone picks up dust really easily, and the camera area feels a bit exposed. But I've noticed with my older silicone cases, the dust issue actually gets better the longer you use it. So yeah, if you've liked Apple silicone cases in the past, then you're going to like this one as well. And the Terra Cotta colour, I think it looks really good myself. If you want to see a comparison video between the tech woven clear and silicone cases, then you should watch this video next.